Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their kid.
Tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent while preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Young. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. That one a first down pickup of 8. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Young. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
You almost feel privileged, partner, every time you get to see him run out in the field to start a game because every game, every snap, you and I both know he has potential to do something special, and that inspires his teammates as well. They know how incredible he is. They want to give max effort as well.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 37 yards. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go right here. This is where you step up. Right here.
Third and short yardage, Young. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Play action now, Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up down for 3rd. Cousins now from the 50. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Play fake, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. Second down.
Give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Alert! Alert! On that right! On that
On
right!
second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the red zone now, Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but But the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Young. This one into the hands of Thielen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He's at the 40, the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to it after the pick six, Young. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Young on 3rd and 2. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3-point. Something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are... Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times. But guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or your foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Following the interception, Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Young, that's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Young to throw it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Young on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Again, that's Hurst. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now here's Young. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Young now. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, 30 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a handoff to Chandler, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph from Minnesota. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That throw by Young incomplete.
The the frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
And he'll get that to Amir Smith-Marset.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Again, it's Young. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Fourth down, Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, it's 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air once more, Young. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Cousins here to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now Chandler.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On play action, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Young to throw. Pass complete. Hurst.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Young.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And that will get him another first down, but the clock certainly working against him. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Young. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
Well, you have to expect in this situation that the defense is going to be playing the perimeter. They don't want any easy passes out there where someone can grab it and step out of bounds. So that was excellent work there to force the incompletion.
Now he's forced out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last shot for Young. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hoped they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate, because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.